Businesswoman in the south of the island for the past 28 years, Merle Byer, who grew up in River Road, St. George, is the NDC candidate for the constituency of St. George South. Miss Byer, who's a mother of 3 sons, says her move into frontline politics came as a result of the resignation and later expulsion of Glennis Roberts from the ruling National Democratic Congress. Miss Roberts is the current representative for the constituency seat, which she won for the NDC on 2 occasions.
When our sitting MP, who is the representative for this area, just walked out and left us like a hot potato, she didn't turn around to see whether we had burst our jackets or whether we were sprawling on the ground. I thought that was great disrespect for the people of the community, and they needed somebody to take the mantle and run with them. And that's when I got involved. I was always involved in politics, but in the background. So I came forward.
Merle says she has a set agenda which does not include the negatives that will be thrown at her from all circles.
I told them already, and I will tell you this. When they call the names, I will not hear. So if they want a response, they could walk with their own response, because I will not be responding. As for the challenges, I'm not afraid. Look at the business I'm in. I love a challenge. They have no business in Grenada more challenging than mine. I've been there for 28 years, and thank God I haven't had an accident yet. So I could cope with the challenge.
Notwithstanding the fact that she has been in the background of the political arena for some time now, the NDC St. George South candidate says that her style, once elected, will be different from the practice of other politicians when it comes to addressing the needs of her constituents.
I am not going to dictate to my constituents. They are going to tell me what's hurting them, what they want. We have, like, people always know what the other person wants. I can't tell you that you're diabetic standing up there. And I'm not saying anything that I know or don't know. I'm just drawing a reference. So they will tell me they're diabetic, they don't need a lot of sugar. And I will work with that. Normally you will bring in, for instance, as I say, they give them a Rolls Royce, and perhaps what they really need is a bucket of water, you know. So I will have town hall meetings and let them discuss with me what their ailments are. What is their most pressing need. We may not be able to fulfill it right away, but we may come as close as we can. Or perhaps we may be able to do that and do something else for them. So that's what I will bring different.
The NDC parliamentary hopeful also has a project close to her heart that she says will be first on her agenda in the coming months, whether or not she is elected into office.
The thing I want to tackle first is a crossover for the children in the Catholic school by Resbes, across there, to put a crossover for them. A nice crossover in safety, fully wired so that they can't fall over, and with enough space so that water will go through. I have already identified donors for it, and we just waiting on the drawings to get going. That's my first. That is a project I am going to bring. All other things they will tell me.
Miss Merle Byer is one of 3 women candidates contesting the St. George South constituency in the February 19 polls. Sherry Ann Noel, CC6 Newsnight.